I was literally just about to do fuck all and um and just do whatever I was gonna do for the evening. But then I just remembered that I said, like, I don't remember, a couple of days ago in the video that I was actually gonna consistently post videos because I'm taking a slight break. It might not seem like I am because I'm still posting stuff on Twitter, but the thing is I'm not even looking at the timeline unless I'm seeing someone posting their content that I'd like to retweet and kind of spread awareness for, or, something related to the news. I'm not paying attention to any of the peeps and friends I'm following, and then those that are following my account. Like, I'm just totally disconnected, and I'm not even on Telegram, so don't even reach out. I'm not on there at all. It's helping me a little bit. Already I can feel myself feeling a little bit more relaxed. Um, did a couple of gift cards that I actually haven't done in a long time for a particular friend. I went ahead and apologized because honestly, it was just mainly my fault. But that's not even the reason. I just don't like hurting people. And I know I'm gonna get some flack for this, but especially women. I hate hurting other women. Really. Really. Sometimes I hate women. It's like the one weakness I have is like, if you tell me you're a woman, and I don't care if you're a trans woman, if you're a woman and you tell me, Cassie, you hurt me, or what you said hurt, it just, oh my god. I can't even put it into words. It makes me go crazy. I fucking hate it, and then I hate myself, and I'm just like, you know what, let me at least try to grow a pair of humongous bolotas and apologize. So, I'm gonna do a couple more gift cards and just spam the person until they mute me or something. But anyways, so I keep thinking that today is Saturday, but no, it's just Friday. Normally, I would either go out or, and if it's like an alternate day, I just stay, in here or anywhere really and work on my art. I already explained the situation that involves my mother, so obviously I am her primary caretaker, even though you don't really see videos or even pictures of my mom, which I will post eventually. I just don't like sharing too much of my personal life, so and so here we are. Now, if you hear some, I'm actually kind of sort of drawing and stuff, So, no surprise, I'm seeing a lot of fucking shit on furry Twitter. Holy fuck. Where do I even begin? Motherfuckers are still going on about that one cunt, and excuse my blunt language, but this is the truth. About that fucking cunt that abused her, or their pet. I don't know what pronouns they go by, so. Look, I already said it, and I'll say it again. It is so fucking simple. Stop supporting the person. Don't give them a platform. And I'm not just talking about sitting on your ass and just ignoring or muting their tweets. No. Block them. Unfollow them. Do not associate with them at cons. Don't even say a simple hello. Tell the concierge, hey, this person who should have been arrested, and bring the receipts. And just let them know. Now, if they don't do anything about it, there's something really wrong there. Okay? Like, it's like XYZ 1, 2, motherfucking 3. As lame as that shit sounds, it's quite simple. I'm not blaming anyone in particular or anything like that. I'm started to the level of a slight lazy eye. Man, it's been years since this happened to me. I need to get some rest. Or anything like that. Not everyone's on Twitter, and then there's souls around my age and a little older that just don't give a fuck. I'm on that boat too. I don't give a fuck either. But, you know, the last thing I ever want to do is just be on behind my table and say, hey, hey, and that motherfucker just sounded to be a fucking abuser. I hate abusers, I really do. So, that's still going on. Oh, right, now I remember what I was gonna... I saw a few peeps celebrating that they've been shamed off Twitter. That's a record dome music? Oh, I kind of miss dancing to that. Anyway. And they're kind of, you know, cheering on that they're off Twitter. First of all, what did you expect? Of course the backlash was going to be so horrific that they have no choice but to get the fuck off of Twitter. Like, it was... No, absolutely no choice. You know, in the future, when peeps discover my old ass YouTube videos, like probably 10 years from now, they're gonna be like, what the hell is she talking about? But, no. Anyway. But there's another thing I noticed from furry Twitter. And I say furry because a lot of the peeps, a lot of my timeline is just filled with other creators and people that are from the furry fandom. It's just a lot of frustration, anger. You know what? I was kind of feeling that too. And I felt so bad. I'm just like, okay, the last thing I need to do is to cause unnecessary hurt and or drama. To hold on to hate, because once upon a time I made a promise to myself that I would not do that, and here we are again. But look what's going on. COVID-19, and a lot of things are intertwined with this particular crisis that search it up online, watch a little bit of the news, and you can already get the gist of it. And I'm sorry, if you're noticing I'm breathing hard, I don't know why. I really hope I didn't catch anything. Anyways. And I'm just sitting here like, well, and let's face it, you know, when peeps tell me, hey, you should open up for commissions, I just sit here in my chair and go, really? Okay, let's see how that goes. You know, because in reality, I don't really have that much of an audience online. So anytime someone tells me that, I'm just like, okay, make sure you wish me luck with that. You know, unless dozens of people retweet it or so, which doesn't happen, but... And... You know, I just kind of accept the fact that I'm just more of a convention artist. Like, this... I'll be right back. Alright, I think I'm back for now. And unfortunately, I lost my train of thought. I am so sorry. I think I was going on about something about commissions or whatever. Okay, yeah. I kind of, this have pretty much solidified the fact that I am a convention artist. That's just my path, you know. I do mention a few times, and you know, that I don't get commissions for, and I don't do it a lot. You know, but I do tend to mention from time to time. But now it's just kind of like, you know what, Casty, and there's nothing you can do about it. You know, it's either you have an audience that actually, or you have to build one, but it's going to be kind of hard to do that, you know, especially now. So I just kind of sat here and I'm just like, you know, because believe it or not, I'm still doing new pieces I plan on selling on cons. Well, see, you know, when it comes to conventions, I mentioned this so many times in videos, but I'll mention it again for anyone that happens to actually watch this video. I did a lot of studying a couple years back, blah, 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 blah. I figured, well, let me do stuff that people don't see at cons a lot, blah, 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 blah. There you go. And I just try to come up with new ideas, just like any artists out there. Now, I'm still doing pieces where it has the possibility of selling, but also for my gallery is so that way people can see the art I've done. You know, especially if someone's going to commission you, they're going to want to look at all the pieces you have done. So once the commission's done, yada yada yada, you have to post it online. And it's always good to do it not just at, let's just say, FA or DeviantArt, but just do it on your own website and then another art-related website. So, and then your social media accounts. And I was just kind of like, I'm noticing that a lot of hers on Twitter, friends, acquaintances, etc., are just on edge. They're angry. They don't know what the fuck is going to go on the next day. There's some that really, one moment they were fine, and then the next, their whole entire situation was turned upside down. And it was just kind of like, okay, what I kind of put the bits of my gallery in my head. I'm thinking, okay, what type of pieces have I not done? What type of shots have I not done? What characters have I not done? Have I done my original characters? And I'm just kind of like, okay, well, I can do this many pieces, or start at least the space sketches for this many pieces, and then do and I know someone, friend of mine, who mentioned, and they do make a good point, because I did kind of mention to them that I just can't do raffles all the time, which again I wish I could, but then people will just expect free art from you, and I don't want that to happen. But circumstances has kind of made me go, okay, this doesn't happen often. We're living as history is making itself unravel. It's unraveling itself before our eyes. Like, this will be wikis and different websites displaying the 2020, whatever you want to call it, the COVID-19 crisis, or the crisis, or the whatever number of crises happened, and such. And it's just like, everyone's stuck at home. I can only bitch and complain so much, which I barely do, to be honest. But unfortunately, when I do it, it kind of hurts people. And again, I hate it when I hurt people. My fucking goodness, I fucking hate it. Let me just do GIF art. I'm not saying spamming my timeline with just free duels, but just once in a while, every few days, maybe once a week, do something nice for someone that I either interacted with lately, or maybe someone that I've met a couple times and just have just been kind of complacent with showing at least some sort of affection, if not just giving them gift art because I think they're cool, or perhaps someone that I think they're a cool artist or whatever, or maybe someone that I avoid. Just whatever. Just put a smile on someone's face. Do something. The stuff that I draw, and this goes for any artist, it's just diverse enough that, to be honest, I can get away with that. At least for a small while. And it's going to be far better than me just kind of, I don't know, maybe bitching and complaining about so abusing their fucking dog. I just fucking hate abusers so damn much. I really do. It just makes me age far quicker than I am when I think about those type of people in the fandom. Really, I just fucking hate it. And so that's what I done. I'm just like, you know what? Let me do that. And so, I'm a little bit away from social media. I'm away from most messaging apps. This secludes Discord. I'm part of actually 2 groups now. I guess Black Link started it or something. I don't know. Or Hanzo. One of those 2. And I'm just kind of like part of that group. I don't know what they're doing. you know. And I'm also part of another one, a bunch of artists that get together and they go to GarionCon. I'm mentioning it now because unfortunately it has been pushed back / canceled. But it's understandable, you know, and I'm hoping that, you know, we'll be able to do a really nice show for those the next time around, you know, but it had to be done. And I'm actually kind of glad that it did happen, you know. We'll just have to see what happens. And so those are the only few Discord groups I'm part of. There's like a couple furry ones, man, but I don't even bother. Between you and me, I don't even bother. So yeah, that's what I've been noticing from furry Twitter. And I'm just like, you know what? No. I already, like, I left like a little pin that says, hey, it's okay to, and it's okay. You know, I'm actually kind of surprised some of the peeps and some of the friends and acquaintances don't really do that often, you know. But it's understandable. You have to kind of, you have to kind of put a front when it comes to being a furry. You can't be, well, real, you know, or anything like that. But I won't really judge or think negatively if I see you or anyone just kind of being ranting and venting. I just kind of try to comfort them and be like, hey, it's okay, you know. I currently have the phone on top of the roll of toilet paper. I feel so terrible for saying this, but yes, on top of the roll of toilet paper. And I don't know why I keep like, I don't know if it's moving. It probably is. I'll probably see it after it's done recording. But I keep, you know, looking in the corner of my eye. It looks like it's moving, trying to move. I think I need to rest. So, see, now it's just like, no, but I think it was just me in front of the camera. But yeah, that's what I'm planning on doing. I actually have a little sketch gift comic. Not really a comic, but just literally like 3 panels. I remember there's like a handful of peeps that... There's one that mentioned that they want to do like a comic with their like little characters. I'm just like, hey, you should do it. Or no, that I mentioned that they should consider doing the comics. And I'm thinking about doing some gift art in the hopes that maybe it might make them go and do it. I don't know. We'll just have to see. And another one for someone that I admire a little bit. They made me laugh quite a bit. Too bad I'm not really on actually, to be honest, not really on the move to be on Telegram or any messaging app. Just kind of want to be kept to myself, you know, and just kind of give them that. And that's that. I will be kind of branching out my graphite art stuff. I love drawing animals, you know. But I do have an idea which will lead to my newer gift arts ideas I will be giving to at least one person online. It's a bit of an apology. Has to do with hands. I don't really do a lot of body parts or focus, and I don't really do a lot of hands, especially realism work. So what I'm thinking of doing is start to branch out towards that. That will allow me to kind of come up with all these different abstract ideas when it comes to working with hands. So maybe I could do hands holding, I don't know, maybe a little tiger. Oh yay, another fucking tiger drawing. Cynthia, please draw something else. Or I don't know, maybe hands holding a heart. But it's all done, you know, whether it's traditional or digital or even both, you know, mixed media. There'll be something a little bit different in my portfolio, you know. So that's that. I tried to dance tonight, just not in the mood, and also I was really tired. I was about to fall asleep like 4 hours ago. I don't know why. But thankfully that didn't happen. I watched a stream. It was a not safe for work stream by and I don't know, I'm probably gonna mispronounce his name. Bludermaus. Bludermaus. I am so sorry. I mispronounced her name. I'm so bad. I'm just gonna call him the cute bat with the glasses. There you go. That's their. I'll actually go ahead and leave their link to their Twitter if I don't forget. I'm just so tired. I need to man, I need to eat more. Oh goodness. Oh, I'm so sorry. That's the first time I ever done a video in this matter. But, anyways, that's the life I did. Yes, I'm still fucking alive. It's quite obvious. For anyone that happens to watch this, or for those from the future that watch this old ass video, it is April the 10th, 2020, and the current time is 10:39. Way past my bed. No, I'm just kidding. Actually, nowadays I've been sleeping past midnight. That's not normal, you know. And then obviously, you know, if it's the weekend, if I'm going out, whatever, or if I'm staying here, I'm staying out longer. But normally I try to keep a pretty regular sleeping schedule. But I've been noticing that I've just been sleeping later and later. And that's one thing I really would like to fix. That's actually probably one of the reasons why I look alright for my age, I guess. It's mainly because I tend to try to get better sleep, decent amount of sleep, you know. But there's a lot of factors in that, like diet, genetics. And genetics is a big one. How much you work your body, exercising. Now, what I mean by working out your body, I mean by how much abuse your body goes through. You know. I'm trying to think of anything. Oh, of course, genetics, race. Like I said, there's so many things that factor into how bad or good you age as the years go by. I don't think it matters. It doesn't matter. But anyways, I'm actually going to stop inking this because when my line goes me, I just start really, I call it manling the ink. Like, I just sit here and start putting in more and more and more detail. And I don't want that because it's actually more of a cartoony image that I'm working on. It's actually an Andro take on a pair of characters from a really old-ass Genesis game that I played. Golden Ads, which I'm actually going to go ahead and do like a small little playthrough. Not record or anything, but just kind of in private play. Just to kind of relax and stuff. And then play the second, and then possibly the third one. I read that the third one was not really that good. I played a little bit of it in the beginning, but mainly that's because one of the characters is a freaking panther. Yummy. I love Andro characters. That's that. Right. And before I move on to the little hand stuff for the graphite stuff, there is one Mass Effect. There's actually a couple Mass Effect characters that I do want to add to my little gallery. That I've been meaning to do for quite a while, but I just never got around to do it. I'll see if I can do this over the weekend. It is Arya Talok. Oh. She actually reminds me of someone in real life, to be perfectly honest. Arya Talok. Let me see who else. I know there's a couple more. Possibly Jack. I don't know. Like I said, I'm not really fond of drawing humans, but I'll definitely consider drawing her if I feel like drawing humans. I love Jack. It's one of my favorite characters, and I love her character development. You know. And just the species and alien species from Mass Effect that I haven't done. the Batarians. Oh, I need to play Mass Effect. But anyways, this video is already too long. Sorry if it's not that informative or exciting and that I look like trash. I'm just so tired tonight. But yeah, please calm down on Twitter, furries, please. Like, for real, like, that's actually the reason why I had to step away from Twitter. Like, it's like a lot of this, and it started to get to me, and then I put it out to other people, and I'm just like, no, we're not, no, I'm not gonna, no. And I had to fucking pretty much pretend that you guys don't exist. Yeah, some of you motherfuckers. Okay, but for real, stay safe, take care of your loved ones, and just try to hang in there, especially for the artists and much younger or less experienced artists out there. Please understand, I'm going through it too. Just hang in there. Just draw for yourself for now. I'm drawing both for my galleries and such and for myself. So, take care. I really need to go to sleep.